love walking around here through these little nooks and crannies because you find and discover all these little pathways, and there's even little shops, there's water fountains. It's just an amazing place. Check it out, this is the local post office. Today we're making more delicious Italian cooking, but first, breakfast. Some nice fresh coffee, and there's a buffet full of treats including egg rolls, pastries, fresh fruit and much more.
They're
Purring. Instant purr. As soon as you touch them, they start purring. And today, we're making spiedini, skews with Italian sausage, potato and peppers. It's slow cooked in the oven and then served with a vegetable sauce. You can check out my recipe. Now, it's time for a modern twist on the lasagna. First, we cook the pasta sheets. We then make the sauce by combining bechamel and tomato sauce. We use these little buttered cups and line them with a pasta sheet. The filling is made with pork, veal, herbs, spinach, ricotta, parmigiana, eggs and lemon zest. It's then layered into the cups with tomato sauce, parmigiano and mozzarella cheese. It's sealed up and baked with butter and a little cheese on top. The result, an amazing soft and cheesy meat in the middle with the crunchy exterior we all love. We then made fried zucchini flowers. You simply pipe in a little stuffing, you seal them up, then you dip them in the light batter and deep fry. So delicious! We were then escorted downstairs into a mystery cellar. Wow! To our amazement, it was an ancient olive mill, a place where olive oil was once made many years ago. The charming old world ambience made it such an enjoyable dining experience.
I ate every bite.
And after such a big meal, we needed to walk it off. We first drove and arrived to yet another picturesque location. Montecassino Abbey, a breathtaking monastery established by Saint Benedict 1500 years ago. It was already an established temple from the 3rd century BC. You'll also find ancient farmland where the monks used to work. The basilica has one of the most richly decorated interiors I've ever seen. Now all this walking made us thirsty.
Welcome to La Ferriera. My name is Valeria. I will be your host for this hour. Okay, and in fact, it goes well with truffles or with, for example, with chicken, rabbit, soft meats.
We arrived at this beautiful little village called Arpino. We're on our way for another authentic food experience. Our restaurant, Canadesi, with its stone archways, was almost like a museum, showcasing some of the 19th century wine-making tools. I had a ravioli filled with cannellini bean, chicory and broccoli, pork medallions in a Cabernet wine with onion and plum reduction, a crostata with sour cherries and a local Cabernet from Atina. Just doing a quick morning run in the fog. Today is pizza making day and we're having a pizza party.
Tomatoes, prosciutto, pancetta, pear, potatoes.
We all made our own individual pizzas with our own selection of toppings. Cooked the traditional way in a wood fire oven.
Cheese tomato base.
So the pizza I made was anchovy and olives, which traditionally is from Sicily. But I'm going to ask Massimo what he thought of my pizza.
Now, I'm not sure if it was Massimo singing, the pizzas or the wine, but suddenly there was quite a lot of love in the room. We then travelled to Cassino, another picturesque little village on a hilltop. We visited the castle of Counts of Cassino, then a lesson on making limoncello. It's actually very simple to make. Now all this excitement sparked a big appetite. We travelled to a restaurant in the historical town of Puffy. Ristorante Il Setteventi, a rustic and beautifully restored stone house located on top of a hill. It's surrounded by olive trees, vineyards and vegetable gardens. There's even fruit trees.
Cheers. Salud.
We started with antipasto.
Onion and some capsicum and tomatoes, zucchini.
Then a baked rigatoni with tomato and mozzarella. Plus a gnocchetti sardi with bolognese ragu and zucchini crema. The next day, we're off to visit a traditional olive oil mill in the town of Arpino. This car blocked the entire village, so we were running late. But nothing was going to stop us now. Well, almost nothing. And here's our olive oil expert, Vincenzo.
This moment is when the olives is half black and half green. And for this year, the harvest starts in the second, third week of October and finish in the end of November.
That helps.
He explained to us the whole process in making first press virgin olive oil. We then tasted it just like tasting a wine. Vincenzo then invited us for a home-cooked lunch on the olive estate.
Now we can drink some wine.
We had local cheese, salty cake with salami and cheese, grilled eggplant, polenta with tomato and olives, some spicy salami and crusty bruschetta with fresh tomato and olive oil. And the food just kept coming out.
Oh, wow.
Mettili giù. E basta, non ti muove. Fermati là.
This was cannellini beans with garlic and rosemary. Also, penne pasta with tomato. What a great traditional Italian meal. So these are called, say the name again?
Ciambellina al vino.
Ciambellina vino. They're cookies made with wine, olive oil, and fennel seeds and flour, and sugar. And the idea is that you break them up and you dunk them in your red wine and eat them. And this is what they have for breakfast every morning. Your mother has it for breakfast.
It's the best method for start the day.
There you go, new breakfast. Our next destination is the Acropolis of Arpino, where rises the medieval tower of Cicero, the precious jewel of the Arpino region, due to the uncertainty of its origins. This pointed arch is claimed to be from the 7th century BC and is the only one in the world where you will also find this megalithic stone architecture. We're just going to our final food tour restaurant for dinner tonight. Hopefully there's more pasta. First we had mozzarella canape with anchovy on pea and mint mash, potato and ricotta pie with tomato, onion and oregano, and codfish with sweet pepper, tonnorelli cacio e pepe, accetti with beef ragu, codfish with fresh tomato and water buffalo stew. For dessert, tiramisu. And sadly, this was our very last night at Castro Dei Volsci. Oh God, this is heavy. Well, this is it. This is our last day. We were on our way to Sorrento now. It's been an incredible stay here and I highly recommend this place.
And the kitchen smelled very, 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 very heavenly as our dishes cooked. Very, 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 very heavenly as our dishes cooked.
No! Don't do it! Don't do it!